Whether your feet are on blocks or on the ground, whether you want socks on, shoes on, nothing on, it does not matter, because we're just getting comfortable. Your hands on your legs, lean back into the seat behind you, and close your eyes. Let's start today with a little bit of movement, just a little rock from right to left. Just feeling your shoulders slightly shift. And then feel the shift side to side, slowly turn to nothing, to stillness. Most arguably famous yogis in our field right now, Dr. Deepak Chopra, was recently quoted at a neuroscience conference by describing yoga as a self-study, a study of self-reliance. He then took time to make sure that everybody knew that is not the same as self-improvement. Self-discovery, self-realization. It's about exploring who you are, not about changing who you are. If you can imagine that there is no better version of yourself to become, because you already are that version. Maybe there's some things that could change a little, and that's okay. Hopefully there's always growth and transformation within life. But taking a moment to scan through your physical body and allow yourself to feel what is presently there in the moment, without judgment, criticism, any concept that there could be good or bad feelings. There just simply are feelings. A strict focus on self-improvement means that we label things as lacking, and then we try and improve them, change them. And it's things that we decide, our ego, our mind, through self-study, self-discovery, self-reliance. Rather than picking yourself apart, you notice where your strengths are. What comes easy, what flows, and what you resist, what you push away. Sometimes we notice that our resistances are things that we need to overcome to invite the flow back in. And sometimes we discover our resistances are just that, our intuition telling us that something is not right for us. Doing a body scan, often we can gravitate to where large pains may be, stiffnesses, sorenesses, where we're tight, perhaps even injured. But can you re-scan through your body, starting at the very bottoms of your feet, and just feel what the body's experience is through each area? body. But being patient enough that they have time to arise. Your body feels open enough to talk to you. Once your awareness starts to creep from the shoulder up the neck, around your ears, skull, the face, forehead, the crown of your head. Begin to move the crown of your head slightly side to side. Just feeling the neck moving. Bring your right ear all the way over your right shoulder. Try to relax both shoulders heavy, both elbows heavy. And stay for 2 breaths here. Center with an inhale, left ear over left shoulder. Taking time to send both shoulders, both elbows in the direction of the ground, and then staying for 2 more breaths. Your shoulder blades pressing down and back into the chair behind you. Feel your forehead getting heavier in the direction of your belly button, your lap. Building more heat in the body. Activating the shoulders. On an inhale, bring your shoulders up. Keep your chin tucked. And exhale, bring your shoulders back, down, and wide. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, back, down, and wide. Keep your eyes closed. Inhale, your head to neutral, shoulders up. Exhale, roll your shoulders back, down, and wide. Lean the space between your shoulder blades back into the seat behind you. Release your hands down by your side. Your palms facing forward. Take a breath in, shoulders up. Breath out, shoulders down. Turn your palms to face behind you. So inhale, palms forward, shoulders come up slightly. Exhale, shoulders down, palms turn. 3 more times, your pace. Up onto your lap, still, your eyes closed. Your awareness within your own experience within your body. If you need to hold on to the right leg with your hands, you can. And at the best of your ability, still, eyes closed. Doesn't matter what it looks like, sure doesn't matter what I'm doing. Try and lift your right foot up towards the center of our circle and wiggle your toes, wake up your ankle, however the leg acts. Keeping your eyes closed allows you to stay within the sensation. Nothing wrong to do here, nothing right, just still feeling out what it's like in your own body. Switching legs. Take your time. First, bring the right leg all the way down. And then invite the left leg to movement of sort. left foot comes back to the earth as well. Walking your hands towards your kneecaps, leaning your chest over your lap, slowly tucking your forehead, and you decide, bracing your thighs, maybe this is enough for your lower back. Perhaps your hands reach to the opposite thigh, right hand on left thigh, left hand on right, bending your elbows, starting to try and rest your forearms towards your thighs. If you know you have much more flexibility in your lower back today, you could hold on to your opposite elbows and bring your forearms in front of your shin bones and rest them towards your toes as your rib cage starts to come over your thigh. Only going as far as your body is asking you to go. Now that's very different than going as far as your body is able to go. Where we're able to go and where the body asks us to go may be very, very different. Scanning through your entire lower back at this time, starting the very base of your spine, your tailbone. Can you feel the tight muscles of the buttock surround the tail of a sort? Maybe tight muscles around the outer edges of your hip. Bringing awareness up through your sacrum, that long flat bone in your lower back. If you tucked your chin just a little more towards your chest, could you feel the sensation crawling up your spine? The crown of your head starting to try and point down in the direction of the earth, whether that's through your lap or through the toes. Now, with your head down in some fashion, begin to slowly flutter your eyes open with nothing particular to look at. Take time to see the color, shapes, things, and stuff. And soften your gaze. Even your blinks. Could your eyelids move just a little slower, heavier? If your hands are anywhere but on their own thighs, one at a time, place the right hand to right thigh, left hand to left thigh, and use an inhale breath to press yourself slowly up to seated with a flat back all the way there. The backs of your hands on your thighs. Gaze slightly out in front of you, just using your peripheral vision to try and see all the feet of the yogis that are off to the left side of the circle from where you're at. And try and see all the feet through your peripheral vision of the yogis that you can see on the right side of the circle. And appreciate each being in this room as just that. A little shadow in your peripheral vision. Each of us here to share time, energy, movement, but that movement doesn't need to be the same. Knowing that you can look around for guidance from others, but that at no point is your body meant to be in the exact position as anybody in this circle, especially myself. Inhale, slowly lift your chin, gaze up. And exhale, chin to your chest. Try and look at your lap. Inhale, lift the chin, look up. Exhale, chin to chest. time like that. Breath in, chin up. Breath out, chin to chest. Bring the head to neutral on your inhale. Exhale, look over the right shoulder. Hold it there. Inhale, lift the top of your head up higher. Keep your head there. Exhale, roll your shoulders down your spine. Inhale, try and lift your rib cage up a little more. Exhale, squeeze your knees together. Feet together too if you'd like. Another inhale, both hands on your right leg. We're still twisting. Exhale, could you look over the back of your chair? One more breath in. Fullest expression of this twist on the breath out. Come back to center on your inhale, hands to your lap. Sit back. Look up, breath in. Chin to chest, breath out. And again, inhale slowly lifts you up. Exhale, drips the gaze down. Head to neutral on your inhale. And turn your head to the left as you exhale. Inhale to lift the crown of your head higher. And exhale, relax your shoulders down your spine. Inhale, lift the whole rib cage up. Exhale, squeeze your knees together. With both hands on your left leg, inhale, breath. Exhale, look over the chair behind you. Full breath in. Twist a little more, breath out. Fullest expression, inhale. And exhale. Come back to center on the inhale, hands to your thighs. Exhale, lean back. Breath in, chin up, look up. Breath out, chin to chest, hold it here. Interlacing your hands together. We're gonna place our hands on our skull, not touching our neck at all. Our hands on our skull, starting to bring our elbows to point inward. Now you decide, without pulling on your head, if you want to feel more traction coming from your neck. Let your elbows be heavy to gravity. The weight of the arms and this bind that they are in is all the sensation that the back of the neck needs. Noticing if you have the urge to want to pull on your head, and instead wiggle your toes. Try and grab the ground with your toes. Check in with your breath. With your throat chakra being constricted here, there perhaps is a little bit of anxiety. Could you focus on the space between your shoulder blades in this moment? The back of your heart center, and feel the expansion that is happening there, maybe even feeling warmth. Keeping your head heavy, slowly start to lift your elbows up. Float your hands away from your skull. Head remains heavy, bring your hands down onto your lap. Use 2 fingers, you choose which ones. Place them to the center of your forehead, your third eye chakra. And on an inhale, use your fingers to slowly press your skull back up on top of the neck. When the head feels stacked over shoulders, close your eyes. And use the 2 fingers that are on your third eye to give yourself a light little tap. Your fingertips or your fingernails. Right into the bony part of your skull in the center of your forehead. And just feel yourself tapping. Tap a little harder. Imagine a bird at your window trying to get your attention. And imagine that's what you're trying to do right now. To your intuition, your third eye chakra. You're trying to say, hey, I'm here. Pay attention to me. Tap a little faster. A little lighter, but faster. Feel the vibration change. The energy, frequency itself changed. Perhaps the way you're perceiving the taps has changed. Maybe feeling a little more of a temperature and a numbness than a particular movement. Slowing down your tap. Releasing your hand down. Try to visualize that space you were just tapping. Imagine you could see it from inside your skull. Feel the vibration that is still there, the sensation that you created. Fluttering your eyes back open, working more into our spine. Step your right foot all the way to the right. With your right toes pointing straight to the right, our left toes pointing forward, try to keep your rib cage pointing forward. And inhale, arms wide and high. Right hand on your left wrist. Bring your left arm as high up as it can go. And lean over to the right, so you're leaning over the leg that you just stepped over. Take a breath in, try and point your nose up to the ceiling. And on your breath out, lean back into your chair. Press your shoulder blades back, inhale, try and lift the nose. Exhale, squeeze your belly button in and up. Lift both arms up high on your inhale. And bring your left hand onto the seat beside you, grabbing a hold of perhaps the padded chair, or there's extra railings that we have on these ones behind us. Inhale the right arm up and over the top of your head. Try and reach your right arm like you're gonna grab the person that's seated to your left. Tickle their armpit.
Please don't grab me.
Yeah. Inhale to turn your head up towards the sky. Look past your arm if you can. And exhale, look down at the ground beside you. Inhale, look up at the ceiling. Extend your right leg out long if you'd like. Don't have to. Exhale, look down. Maybe bend the right knee once again. So on the look up, maybe you extend the leg. And as you look down, you bend it. So shifting through some variations here, a side angle, our upper body, as well as our legs transitioning from a warrior position to a goddess position. Not overthinking it. Inhale, bring both arms up high. And exhale, your arms by your side. Scoop your right leg, bring it towards the center. We're gonna place the right ankle on the opposite thigh. If that doesn't work for you, extend the leg out in front of you, anywhere on your shin, on top of your foot, or maybe just the big toe lifted. Any of those variations are all a one-legged pigeon. And in any of those variations, what we are doing is we're looking at the big toe. We're looking at the inside of the foot, shin, knee, and thigh, helping to externally rotate the thigh. If the knee is all the way up, wow, what a flexible group. You're gonna flex your foot, toes towards your shin to protect the muscles that surround your knee. Lifting your rib cage up on an inhale, peel away from the back of your chair. Exhale, start to lean yourself forward. Keep leaning forward until you feel as though you can push your butt back and wide. Not normally what we try to do with our butt, but imagine your right cheek trying to go past the right side of your chair. Your left cheek trying to go past the left side of your chair. finding that directional energy going outward to help create space through our buttock and through our lower back. If you'd like to hold yourself in any way with your arms, your hands on the legs, your arms crossed, any capacity, whatever feels most natural, let that happen. Your instinct will tell you. And close your eyes. Not looking for self-improvement. Scan through your body. What do you feel here? And if the answer is really uncomfortable, then know that you're doing it exactly right. Where specifically is it uncomfortable? The outer hip? The inner hip? Deep in the buttock or behind the leg? Or perhaps the entirety of the lower back? And here for self-discovery, not self-improvement. We don't have to stay here forever. Inhale, start to lift yourself up. Use your hands to press yourself up if you'd like. And then use your hands to also bring the leg back down. Stepping your left foot all the way over to the left. Readjusting so the left toes point to the left, right toes still point forward, but we turn our rib cage over the front of our chair, trying not to split the legs. Inhaling, both of our arms wide and high overhead. Left hand grabs a hold of your right wrist. Drawing the right arm up when up is no longer the option. Trying to lean over your bent leg to the side, so we're leaning to the left. Inhale to point your nose to the ceiling. And exhale, try and lean your rib cage back to the seat. Left ribs find the seat way before the right. It's okay, a little bit of a heart opener here in our side body stretch. Breathe in. Let it feel really awkward. Breathe out. Inhale, both arms straight up overhead. Lift your chest and bring your right hand down. Whether it's on the seat or holding on to the frame of the chair in some capacity, left arm goes higher. And exhale, reach over the top of your head. Our upper body now in a side angle, extended side angle exactly here. Reaching from the bottom ribs all the way through our fingertips. Take a breath in, look up. And on your breath out, try and look down the floor right beside your chair. Inhale to look up. And exhale to look down. Maybe adding the extension of the left leg as you inhale, extending the left leg long away from you. And exhale, bend the knee, slide the foot back in as you look down. Inhaling, look up, extend your leg. Exhale, coming back into our goddess legs as we look down. Extend the leg, warrior variation. And bend the knee, goddess variation. 3 more, your pace of breath. Chest up on an inhale. Both arms down by your side. The exhale, we're going to scoop our left leg, bring it around to the front, lifting it up to place the outer ankle anywhere from the thigh, your shin, the foot, or out in front of us, so that you're looking at the inner line of your leg. If the ankle is upon the other thigh, flex the foot to protect your knee at this height. Sitting back if needed. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. With a flat back, start to hinge forward at your waist. Hinging forward until you find the spot, and you'll find it eventually where your buttock goes, oh, okay, right there. And you're gonna hang out right there, and you're going to try and find just a little more engagement. So not trying to go deeper, but trying to be more actively involved in the stretch that is happening. And you're going to do that by imagining your buttock pressing wide and away. Your right buttock pressing back past the right side of your chair. Your left buttock pressing back through the left side of the chair. The more the buttock muscle expands outward, the more release you're going to start to feel in your gluteus minimus as well as your gluteus maximus. Perhaps helping to pull some tension and relief away from your... Well, now I can't think of what that is called. It'll pop in my head in just a second. Our sciatic nerve, there we go. That lower back pain, sometimes it can be caused by muscle cramps and spasms deep within the muscles of our buttock. Those spasming muscles can push right into the nerve bundle of our sciatic nerve, and it can wreak havoc. If at this time you would like to deepen the pose, repositioning your arms in any instinctual way that they give you more comfort, bowing your head if you'd like, close your eye. Not trying to avoid those uncomfortable bits and places, but rather knowing that their discomfort isn't bad. It's not wrong, it's not pain, but it's uncomfortable. But let your hips speak to you openly, honestly, without your mind and ego judging or trying to make up excuses and storylines of why you feel what you feel. Not here for self-improvement. Here for self-realization. That means you're here to feel what your hip really has to say. You're here to experience the aches and pains in the lower back if that's what is happening today. And through that process is where the growth and the transformation comes from. And in return, in hindsight, it may look like self-improvement. Lifting yourself up and away from your lap, using your hands to help release the leg all the way down, sliding yourself back as far as you can into your seat and stepping both feet out wide, pointing your toes outward to the best of your ability for our goddess legs. Our fingers pointing inward, downward on our inner thighs. We're gonna lean our chest forward over the edge of the seat. Draw your left shoulder up and back and just slightly point your right shoulder forward and down towards your left toe. Your chin lifting up in the direction of your left shoulder. Try and peek over the back of your chair. Come back to center on the inhale. And switch sides. Right shoulder stays up and back. Left shoulder points down and to the right. Turning the chin over the right shoulder and trying to look over the back of the seat. Coming back to center on an inhale. Heel toeing your feet just a little closer. Collapsing your shoulders slightly forward. Bring your chin to your chest. On your inhale, hold here and try and press your belly button back through your spine until you can push the middle of your back into the seat behind you. Take a breath in. Exhale, bend your elbows back behind you and slide your rib cage over the front of your chair. Lift your chin and try and lift your tail. Our seated variation right here of cow. Take your inhale. Exhale, we're gonna go back, our seated variation of cat, chin to chest. Try and push your spine into the padding behind you. Inhale, bend the elbows, rib cage forward, lift the chin and tail. Exhale, round your spine, try and straighten your arms, best of your ability as you press back. Our cats and cows. The inhale breath is bringing us to our cow at this time, arching the spine. Exhale, bringing us to our seated, wide-legged cat. Next time you're rounding in cat, stay there. Take the inhale. And now flow with your exhale to your cow pose. So same two poses, but we're flipping the breath. Time you're arching, hold there for the breath in, and come to a neutral spine on your breath out. See if you could heel toe your feet a little wider. Once again, reposition in your chair if needed. Right arm coming up in front of you on your inhale, and try and sweep it as far back behind you on the exhale. Now bringing it forward, inhale, look, sweep it back, bring it up overhead. Exhale the hand down in front. Left arm's turn. Inhale, sweep it forward, bring it up. Start to turn as you look behind you. Exhale, reach the left arm back. And bring it down towards the back of your leg. Inhale, reach your arm back. Reach it up. Exhale, bring it down in front of you. So again, the right arm. Inhale, bring it up. Turn your chest to sweep it back. Inhale, bring it back and up and forward and down. Left arms turn again. Inhale. And exhale. Both arms up, breath in. Hands together in prayer, breath out. Keep your elbows high. Inhale, bend your elbows. And try and point your prayer hands straight back behind you. Squeeze your elbows in, breath in. Try and slide your arm bones back on a breath out. Creating a bit of a back bend here. Inhale, lift your bottom ribs up, look up. Hold on the exhale. A variation of a bow pose here. Maybe you could imagine how this is very similar to that giant back bend you used to do as a kid on the ground. In fact, you could even release your hands from touching and imagine you were pushing the ground away from you like you would have when you were a kid. But instead of being stuck on the ground, you're already lifted up into the air. Your heart lifting high. Take one more big breath in. Push away with the arms. And on your breath out, bring your chin forward. And to neutral. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands down onto your lap. Close your eyes. Feel all the warmth from the top of your head and your fingers. Just traveling down the body. Sliding yourself up to the edge of your seat. Right at the edge of our seat, we'll extend our left leg straight, right leg bent. Now lift your left toes up and point them forward so they're in the same direction that your chair is facing in. Your toes all the way on the ground. All 5 left toes flat to the best of their ability. Inhale to reach your arms in a T shape, the length of your, we don't have a mat, the length of our chair, reaching right and left. Our full wingspan. Inhale, turn your palms up. Exhale, turn your palms down. Inhale, bring the right arm just a little up. Exhale, bring it back down. Inhale, bring the left arm a little down, bring it to the leg, and keep it there. Look at your right hand. Inhale, turn the palm to face up. Exhale, reach your right arm straight towards the ceiling. Reach your arm and your rib cage up on your inhale, and reach over the top of your head as you exhale. Maybe lean into your left leg just a little. Now notice if your right foot got light on the ground and push your right foot down. All 5 right toes, the inner and the outer heel pushing down. Our exalted warrior. Take another breath in, reach the right fingers away from your head. And exhale, hands to heart. Sit up nice and tall. Elbows out wide, breath in. Bend the left knee, goddess pose, breath out. Our arms in our goalpost style, goddess arms. Inhale, lift the elbows, bring them back. Exhale, elbows and wrists touch. Inhale, hands and elbows come back. Exhale, elbows and wrists try to touch. One more time, come back on the inhale. And forward on the exhale. Both arms straight up, breath in. And hands by your side. As you give the breath back, bring your right leg all the way out to the side. Lift your right toes up and then point them forward. Finding a little angle of our ankle. All 5 of the right toes down. Outer ankle presses down. Inhale, arms wide in the T shape. Exhale, your shoulders heavy. Rotation of our hands, breath in, palms up. Breath out, palms down. Left arm just comes a little higher, breath in. Bring it back in line with the shoulder on the breath out. Right arm goes a little lower, breath in. Bring it all the way down to the leg on the breath out. Flip your left palm, look at your hand, and reach your left arm straight up on an inhale. And reach it back behind you on the exhale. Leaning into the right leg a little bit if you'd like. Now notice how your left foot got lighter from the ground. And try and push your left toes, all 5 toes into the ground. Your inner and outer left heel pushing down. As you push the foot down, could you lift your left armpit and elbow a little higher? Exhale, maybe reach the arm away from the top of your head. Breathing in. And breathing out. We've got one more round of breath here. Inhale. Stay through the exhale. Breath in. Bring your hands to heart center. Breath out. Elbows come up higher. Bend the right knee. Inhale back to goddess legs. Exhale, arms to goddess arms. Sit nice and tall, breath in. Exhale, hands, wrists, and elbows. Try to touch. Inhale, look up, lift the chin, elbows back. Exhale, chin to chest as the arms connect. Lifting up and open one more time. Inhale. Exhale, bring the arms together and hold. Trying to bring your chin closer to your chest. Squeeze your elbows and lift your fingers and arm bones as high as they can go. Notice how this changed the ease of your breath. Maybe it invited shaky, quivering muscles into your body. Notice that happening and embrace it for one more full round, filling all the way up. Squeeze the elbows as tight and as high as you can for just the breath out. As you inhale, bring your arms up and release them all the way wide to the side. Use your hands, bring your feet back forward one at a time. If using blocks, step up onto blocks and start to slide yourself back into your chair. hands on your thighs, leaning back, and doing a scan of your energy this time. Not here to manipulate it in any way. Just noticing where your energy is this moment of time. Notice the beat of your heart. Maybe even place your hands up onto your chest to try to feel the actual thump of the heart inside your body. Soft, gentle rhythm. Notice the rise and fall of your chest as you breathe. Your rib cage expanding, lifting up and away from the inflating lungs. And then your rib cage contracting, squeezing in and around your deflating lung. Scan through your physical body one more time. Not to find things to change or adjust, but to use this time that you've created an open mind, open heart, to allow your body to talk openly and honestly with you. To feel what is your physical experience today without judgment, without emotion, without the desire for things to be different. Can you be present in the beauty that is this moment? Readjusting your body to whatever you decide is the most comfortable seat to take rest here in. Walking through a busy park in a big giant city. Beautiful trees, little ponds, lush green lawn all around. You see a balloon vendor off on a path in the distance. And something about it just kind of catches your attention. You roll out your picnic blanket on the soft, lush green grass. You sit upon it. And you just observe the balloon vendor. Nobody coming over to him at the moment. But he's sitting there, building up his giant bouquet of balloons. You see him fill a red balloon. It expands, fills. He ties a knot in the balloon, knot with a string. He lets the balloon go and it floats all the way up until the tension in the string keeps it right where it is. And he fills an orange balloon, ties it into a knot, attaches the string, and releases the balloon until it finds its tension. He fills a yellow balloon. He ties the knot, attaches the string, and lets the balloon go. He fills a green balloon. He ties the knot, attaches the string, and lets the balloon go. He blows up a light blue balloon. He ties the knot in the balloon, he adds the string and releases the balloon. He fills a dark blue balloon. He ties the knot, attaches the string, and releases the balloon. He fills a purple balloon. He ties the knot, attaches the string, and releases. All 7 balloons, in just a simple second, completely let go. But the string that holds them, anchors them, connects them all to one another, connects them to gravity, Mother Earth. Which of those 7 balloons seems the most interesting to you today? As you look at the bouquet of red and orange, yellow, green, light blue, dark blues, and purple, which balloon looks the biggest, the most inflated? Which balloon looks the smallest? It's as though the balloon vendor has known that you've been watching him, observing him this entire time. He walks over to you and he hands you a white balloon, the knot tied in it, the string attached. And he hands you the string. And you look at the white balloon, it is just the perfect balloon in every way possible. So shiny of a sort, you can see your reflection. The green lush grass that surrounds you, the trees that are behind you. And everything about the moment just feels easy, natural, effortless. You lay back onto your blanket and you let the balloon string go. You put your hands behind your head and you simply watch your balloon as it floats up to the heavens, to the ether of space. You feel as though weight has been lifted off of you. A recalibration of your own energy has occurred. And what already felt effortless feels that much more effortless. Awaking yourself into that energy, wiggling your toe, your finger, nodding your head slightly one direction, taking your time to find center, and nodding the other. Repositioning the body if needed, and placing your hand towards your heart center. Our prayer hands at the heart. Sealing our shared practice with an Om. Together we'll enter with a sigh and we'll exit with silence. Filling up as one breath in. Push it out. Building the Om. Thumb knuckles between your eyebrows, our prayer hands at our third eye chakra. We thank each other. We say hello and goodbye simultaneously. We say namaste. And as always, I went over.
You can leave the chairs in the block.
So starting next week, you do have Erin once again as your Tuesday teacher. And class will be that regular 45 minutes as Liv